Okay. Oh, and you got your page?
Yes, I've got my events ready to announce.
Let's get us started.
All right, we've got Storytime Tuesday mornings at 10:30 for ages 2 to 5, and we have Bookworm Babies Wednesday mornings at 10:30 for ages 0 to 2. We've got Yoga Tuesday mornings at 10 for free. We also have NA and AA meetings. NA meetings are every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., and AA meetings are every Friday night at 7 p.m. We've got the book sale going on right now. I believe we have a cart out at the entrance with some DVDs and books. A bag of books is $1, and then children's books are $1 each. We also have a concert coming up next Saturday, November 18th at 7 p.m. with the Mama Said String Band. And then this Thursday, November 9th, we have bilingual story time again with Marisol from 3 to 7, and they'll be reading The Night Before Christmas.
Very cool. Amy,
Yes.
would you like to talk a little bit about Bookworm Babies?
I would. I think that the 0 to 24 months is kind of widespread.
Right.
And I really would rather do 0 to 12 months. So I may be changing that up a little bit where
Okay.
I separate the ages. But it was a lot of fun because the little one got a kick out of the older one running around and laughing and everything. So it was fun. I'm really into it because I have a grandbaby now. And so I was really into making the baby smile and just laugh. And we're getting really connected. And so that's the fun part of it. And the mom really enjoys bringing the baby. So I'm glad for that. Story time's going good. Our last story time is the Tuesday before December 9th, which would be like the 5th or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be our last story time of the year. And we'll have a little Christmas party for the kids. So if anyone's interested in joining us for the rest of the year, feel free to come.
Jessica, we're talking about something a little more recent on this Friday.
Yes, this Friday we're going to have the Heroes Brunch, which is directly after the parade starting at the lower elementary. So at 9:45, we're going to meet here, have a Heroes Brunch. We have an assortment of sandwiches, hash browns, hotcakes, juices, coffees.
And this is going to be
Socializing.
before our veterans who are
Yes, it's for our veterans.
And they start off their day. Do they start it off at the school and they?
Yes, the
and they have a
parade starts at 9:10.
Okay.
Mhm.
Very cool. So they'll be here, and that'll be pretty exciting.
Yes, they enjoy it,
Yeah.
and we enjoy it too.
Yeah, it'll be great to have them here. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I think both of you have heard parts of it, but I don't think Jessica and Owen, you've heard the complete dog story from yesterday
No, I just saw some pictures, so.
that we posted on Facebook. Well, I mean, this actually is like a microcosm of how everything here works in the library, and I'll give you an example. So I am out walking, bebopping through the streets of Warsaw. You know, it's such a beautiful day. And I notice I'm kind of behind the courthouse, and I notice a beagle. A beagle. If I had noticed a bagel, I'd have been pretty excited. No, a beagle. I noticed a beagle.
Bagels on the mind.
Yeah. So I noticed a beagle, and it's funny. So I cross over the street. I mean, not that he looks scary, but I just kind of didn't know the dog, so I walked across. As I get across and I keep walking, he's in front of me. It's like he just appeared like out of a horror film. And so he starts following me, or I'm following him because he gets ahead of me. And almost like a minute into this, our Gallatin County newspaper publisher, Kelly Warnick, drives by and says, "Sean, do you have a friend?" So we had made a quick connection pretty fast. And so I keep thinking I'm going to walk him. He's just going to tear off at some point, head home or whatever. And so he would get ahead of me, and I would take like a quick left. And before I know it, he'd be back on my side. And so this happened all the way till we got to the steps of the library. And of course, I opened the door, let him in. And so I brought a prom from outside. The first thing I did is I ran to Amy and said, "Will you take care of this?" So I handed a dog over to Amy. And then what happened, Amy?
Well, he was here for a little while, and we closed the gate and made him stay behind the desk. That lasted for a little while till he started howling. And so I put him on Dewey's leash and took him, got in my car, and I drove around for like 2 hours or maybe a little less.
No, yeah, it wasn't that long.
And
yeah.
tried to find his owner, and I did not succeed. So while I was out, I stopped and talked to a couple people, and one neighbor took a picture of him and sent it to the animal shelter. So me being the dog lover, I have the animal control in my phone, number in my phone, Ryan King. So I text him And well, he texted me and he said, you know, he heard that we had a dog.
So he's on top of this. He already heard,
And,
he already heard that you had a
and,
dog.
So he came by and he took him and checked for microchip and everything. And they took him to the animal shelter and they posted a picture on Facebook and they found his owner. So
This is a happy
that
ending.
was, I was really,
He was a very nice
I was
dog.
going to lose sleep over it probably. I was happy when I saw that on Facebook that his owner had found out that he was there and they went and picked him up. So that's great that the animal shelter, you know, is on top of it like that. And
yeah.
I'm really happy that they stayed on it and found his home.
Yeah, that was fast.
Yep.
I mean, this was all done.
Just in a few hours, yeah.
And I don't know how long the dog had been outside. I mean, he
Right.
looked pretty comfortable out there. I mean,
Oh, he was the sweetest dog. When I was driving around, he just laid his head on my leg, just like it was a ride, you know, around town.
it
And
was a really good dog.
I rolled the window down a little bit and let him stick his nose out, and he had a good time.
So that was the great dog story. I know that, like I said, we'd seen postings on Facebook. So I
A
thought
happy ending.
Thought we should have the happy ending for the whole thing. A day in the life of the library. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.